So she's Tashanne,
She's Tashanne,
and together we make Twins We Trippin'. So today is actually a really special day because we have launched our podcast. So we launched it this morning.
Yep.
So
First episode.
Out now. So we are filming this on launch day. So the feedback's been great. So remember to like, follow, comment, subscribe, bird pigeon, send our letters, whatever.
Yeah.
Just follow us because we're really excited about it.
We really are. And also now, check out the merch.
Yeah. We got a bit excited. I was like, we should get t-shirts. Shai was like, okay.
Yeah.
It didn't really take much persuading.
No convincing whatsoever.
So we have our t-shirt merch. I was thinking to get hats and I was like, actually chill out, just get t-shirts.
Let's start off slap.
Yeah. So we are now sporting them. But yeah, so no.
Sponsor me.
So yeah, we're on our t-shirt game now, which is great. But yeah, so a lot's been going on.
It really has.
It has, yeah. I've just got back from Turkey.
So let's delve into Tashanne's experience in Turkey. Fill us in.
Yeah.
Now, the good thing about this is that it's a first for me. I haven't heard anything about the holiday.
Yeah.
We saved it for the podcast. So.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not going to speak about it with Tashi. I'm just going to wait until we film. Now, this is the thing. I've never actually had a bad holiday. We've been quite lucky.
We have been very. I mean, we've had a bad moment.
Yeah, like every holiday does, right?
Yeah.
But I've never had a bad trip.
No.
Never had.
Agreed.
Never. We've been so lucky.
Yeah.
This was a bad trip. Oh my days. It was. So the thing is about it. So every year.
Yeah.
You know, me and my besties, I've got two best mates.
Yeah.
I've known them for about 6-7 years now.
Yeah.
I absolutely adore them. We always go on holiday together. The first time we ever went on holiday, I got drunk in Nando's and booked a flight to Denmark.
Oh, yeah.
And these guys, they're not at the time, not traveling guys, very calm, very quiet, and I'm the excitable one in the group. So they were like, what? So this is how like our traveling together has started. But like recently, the last like couple years, we've been staying at like the Four Seasons and stuff, which has been great.
Yeah.
But this year, we was like, oh, we'll just do something different. You know, we'll stay at a different type of hotel. Wrong. Not a good idea. So anyway, we went to Antalya in Turkey. Now, the journey, great. Honestly.
Amazing.
Good journey. Like,
how long was the flight?
Flight was just under 4 hours.
Oh, right, okay, not bad.
So yeah, so to be fair, and it was we flew in the evening. Our flight was about 6. It was delayed by about an hour. But
that's super.
No, but you know what? Yeah, like because I hadn't seen them in a while. Like we were catching up, so you know, the time kind of went by.
Yeah.
So I didn't even feel the delay. But anyway, it was great. Got there. I'd booked a driver. We had a Sprinter car.
Nice.
So cool. Like it came. It was like green lights. Like it was just dope. Yeah.
Okay.
And so we get in the car. We're like, all right. So bearing in mind, because we'd been staying at Four Seasons for like the previous 2 trips.
Yeah.
We were like, okay, this has got to be grand. So to be fair, as you drive in, it's huge. It's massive. So like you're like, okay, this is very grand, and you know it's registered as a 5-star hotel. So you think, okay, this is what you're getting. I should have known this trip was gonna go left from the minute I saw fake flowers in the entry. I was like, absolutely not. But I didn't realise because we arrived at like 2 a.m. in the morning.
Okay.
So anyway, so we're there, we're settling in. I'm like, okay, day 1, great.
Sweet.
Day 2, great. But I'm the type of person who needs to like explore and travel and do those kind of things. Yeah. And it was an all-inclusive, and we're not really all-inclusive girls.
We're not. I mean, our first holiday wasn't all-inclusive, and that was really good. But I think for us, obviously, the more that we've travelled, sorry to interrupt.
No.
But it's just as in the more that we've travelled, we've realised is that our holidays can't. Also, it's one of those things you can go to a country. It's like, okay, I'm going to get an all inclusive. I'm going to be in the hotel. So then you feel like you're bound to stick to this hotel, and then you can't try the local cuisine. Or then it's like, oh, because I paid for an all inclusive. Or there's no point in me going out going to a bar and getting drinks because I paid for an all inclusive. So then you kind of restrict yourself. It's different. If you want a holiday that is very much, I don't want to leave the hotel. I want a beach holiday. I want to literally do nothing.
Chill out and stuff.
That's absolutely fine. Whereas we're just totally different in that sense of no, get me out of the hotel. I want to see this. I want to go to this bar. I want to do this. So
you have your chill days in the hotel. Like how we work. Like we were like, oh, one day we might want to chill in the hotel, but really and truly,
you want to be out. You want to be doing stuff. You want to see the place
so,
you're in.
I was like by day one, I was like, okay, I've looked this up, guys. Like, let's do this. Obviously, it's not inclusive, so you're just like, okay, but you're like, oh, you spent money on this kind of stuff. And then I was like, okay, I just want to chill out, get a glass of champagne. Let me just do that. Let me get into the all-inclusive vibe. When I was like, they said, we do champagne. I said, oh, I'll have a glass of champagne. Tasted it. When you've washed a cup up with fairy liquid and maybe you've not rinsed it out properly, so your drink now tastes of fairy liquid. Yeah. That is how the champagne tastes. Ooh. And I said, sorry, can I look at the bottle? This stuff looks like it fell off the back of a lorry. And I was like, you are actually insulting my palate. You can take this back and I'll have a gin and tonic. So anyway, so then it was like they had like an amphitheater. Huge. Oh, okay. Yeah, in the hotel. So this hotel had shops, it had arcades, it had restaurants.
Amazing.
It had not
amazing for an all-inclusive.
Not for me. It had, basically, it was like a mini city. It was like to the point, it was so huge. It had bridges over water and it was huge. Like, so imagine they had 2,000 rooms. Ooh, so in terms of the churn, the capacity, think about how many people are going to be there. It was crazy. But yeah, then they had this entertainment. We got chatting to the people who worked there and stuff. Us lot, like social stuff. And like they were like, oh yeah, so the amphitheater is where all the entertainment happens and stuff like that. And one night it was brilliant. They had like a circus act come in. Okay. From like outside, like proper circus. Then you had people like swinging on like trapezes and doing like Marilyn Monroe dances. Oh, amazing. People hanging from hair and it was an incredible show. Okay. But then there was one night where it was like, oh, we've got an entertainment team. They're going to be leading the entertainment. And literally, so basically, this one of the guys was like, oh, there's going to be Bollywood dancing. And we were like, oh, this is amazing. Yeah, okay. And one of my friends is from, he's from India, so Asian background. So we were like, oh, this is going to be really nice to see, It was this one guy, literally just... What? For 10 minutes straight. And you know what?
Get off the stage!
And I was like, and the entertainment team were in the back. Like, I was like, oh my God. And I was trying not to laugh. So imagine there's obviously like lots of fun people there, and like as the entertainment team are doing like their little pieces, there's like this one guy who shouldn't be on the stage, but he's very eccentric and really, but he was so much fun, just like in the corner, like literally just doing his thing. Okay. But I think he's forgetting he shouldn't actually be on the stage.
Got it.
It was hilarious. But literally I was like, is this the entertainment for the week? Okay. I was just like, yeah, we need to leave. Yeah. And then we got food poisoning.
Yeah.
Honestly. It was so bad. So, bearing in mind, it was a 5-day trip. I was in the room for 3 days.
But, yeah. So, this is the thing as well with an all-inclusive, right? They make food for quantity.
Yeah.
Quality sometimes, mass produced. Quality sometimes is ignored. Yeah. So you're gonna have things that are kept that shouldn't be kept. Yeah. Things like that. So and the thing was, you weren't the only ones, were you?
No. So what was crazy about it was that the first couple of days, for anyone that does follow me on my Instagram would have seen that I was like so excited about the food because I was like, oh my gosh, you know, Turkish Mediterranean food is one of my favorites. So I was like so excited, and in terms of like the food options, they had so many restaurants. You had abundance. They had like a you know, noodle station. They had a pizza station where you could they were making the pizza in your face, like from scratch. They had a pasta station. They had kebab station. They had an array of fish. Yeah. They had a salad bar, and going to dinner was actually overwhelming because there was
know what to pick.
No, not even that. It's hundreds of people because the dining hall was on a scale that I'd never seen because the resort is an old palace. Oh, wow. So it's huge. So it's like supermarket sweep to get a meal. And I'm like, what? I'm you know me, I don't get overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed. The boys was like, we have never seen you so quiet in your life.
Yeah, because I don't know what to do.
Because I was like, I need to fight to eat here. I was like, because if I don't, I'm going to starve. I was like, what is this? This is mad. So on top of having so much option, on top of them mass cooking, on top of supermarket sweep to get a meal, I was like, no. But then, so I was excited to eat. So when I first got there, I was like, yes. And then one of the days, one of the guys was like, we were out because there was this cute little cafe that they had on site. And I was like, oh, that's a bit of me. Like they had like these really fresh pastries, these really, and I don't drink coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I was like, you know, because Tashanne, she works, she's a manager of a store, of a restaurant. Yeah. So she's like, you know, if you want to drink coffee, you know, try this, try that.
Because I have barista skills.
Yeah, she has barista skills. It's like, try this, try that. And I was like, okay, I'll try a mocha or a latte or, you know.
Yeah, I think it was an oat milk latte got you into. Yeah. Even though I don't drink coffee, can't stand it. Love the smell. Yeah. Like making it, no.
Yeah. So we were like, I was like, okay. And it was really nice. It was just like, really, the design was really nice of the place. They had really cute sofas. It was just a really nice patisserie, as they call it, on site. And I was like, and it was quiet, it was calm.
Nice.
I really liked it. And one of the guys was like, just looking a little grey, like just instantly. And I was like, oh yeah, you don't look well, let you go chill out and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, you know, because we had a duplex in the place, like we had an apartment. And so I was like, okay, you know, you go back and rest and I'll just chill out in the duplex and just chill. And, you know, and then I hear him throwing up maybe an hour later. And I'm like, but bearing in mind that day I hadn't eaten. I was just really exhausted for some reason. Hadn't eaten. And I was like, oh my gosh. So, you know, I was like making sure, you know, he was okay, got everything. And then in the night, I started throwing up.
Oh, that's the worst.
And I was like, okay, this is food poisoning now. I thought it was just, you know, my friends got sick, make sure he's okay. But it was like, no, we're all sick. Yeah. But our other friend, absolutely fine.
No way.
Eating his life and soul away while we were like passed out in the room for 3 days. But I tell you this now, unless you get food poisoning with your tight friends, I don't think you really know them. I'm telling you.
Okay, pause. I love my friends. I don't want to get food poisoning with y'all.
No, but you know what? Yeah, I was like, this food poisoning together brings you to a new level of closeness. It really does. Like, one of my friends, props to him, amazing runner. Yeah. We're like, we need water. He was.
Who's this?
Yeah. Nice. We need, because obviously before we get on the plane, you know, you can't be. I'll explain a bit more after, because it wasn't just us who got it, but it's like you can't be weak to travel because other people were not allowed to travel because they were too weak. No. And I hadn't eaten in 3 days. Like, I mean, nothing. Hadn't eaten anything. So I was like, okay. And I was feeling like nothing. And I was like, okay. So it was like, all right, I need fruit. Okay. Honestly, like, I adored them before.
Yeah, but now
I left. But now I'm like, I'm absolutely in love with those guys. Like, my absolute best friends. But no, so, and I was like, oh, we've got to make a record of this. We've got to, like, you know, complain. We're like, we're here. And so I called reception and they're like, oh, you know, no one's said anything, it's just you.
Yeah.
Go down to the doctor's office. There is a swarm of people in the doctor's office. There's people getting shipped from the hospital. I mean, from the doctor's on site to the hospital.
That's insane.
And then they charging people £100 to ship them to the hospital.
No.
Yeah, it was nuts. And there was this cute little family.
Yeah.
And bless her, like this one lady just on a sofa with an IV drip in her arm. Like literally like passed out.
I'm surprised they didn't get closed down. Or some type of investigation. That's nuts.
Yeah, definitely. I think the Food Association should definitely be involved over there.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
any good parts?
No, do you know what? No, do you know what? We learned how to play different card games.
Nice. Love a card game.
But you know what it was, yeah? It's hard to explain. It was the worst trip I've ever had. But I had the best time with my friends.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's so weird because I was like, you know, I just needed a break. I've got a lot of things coming up, restarting. I'm doing my masters, all this kind of like things that's coming up, and I was like, I really need this holiday.
Yeah,
I just want to like recuperate before everything starts to kick in. And then I got food poisoning. Never left the hotel. Didn't know what I don't know what Antalya looks like. If someone said what Antalya is, what's there? Couldn't tell you.
Oh, so means you have to do it again.
Have to do it again now.
Yeah, but do it in a pot where you go, okay, I'm going to go Turkey, but I'm going to see this place and I'm going to see this place.
Actually, that's going to be the Q&A. So anyone that's been to Turkey, please drop that in the Q&A box. Let me know places in Turkey that you've had a great experience of, where to go, restaurants, what to do, you know, hotels, all those kind of things, because I need a redo.
Yeah.
I need a redo.
Turkey 2.0.
Yeah. So please drop it in the Q&A box. And then I'm looking forward to hear you guys' experience, because I really hope it's a lot better than mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot better than mine. Yeah. But yeah, so that was Turkey. I never thought I'd be glad to be home.
I know.
You were like, what?
Literally, there's never been a time where we're rushing home from holiday. So I'm getting a text like, so excited to see you. I was like, what's happened? You're never excited to see me. What's going on? So excited so excited to come home. What? What's happened? Something's going on here. And then she was like, I'll tell you on the podcast day.
I was like, honestly, because when I flew back, I was like, do you know what? I actually just want to see my sister now. Oh, yeah. I just want to see my sister. And she was at work. So I was like, do you know what? I'll go into her workplace. And I was like, I hadn't eaten in 3 days. So by the time all I had was a banana to make sure I'd get on the plane. So, so by the time I got to see Tashanne, I was ravenous. I was like, right, I want to eat. And her workplace do this amazing spinach mac and cheese.
I'm obsessed.
So good. So by the time I got there, I was like, Tashanne, load it up. Load it up. Load me up. I'm ready. So I just ate to my heart's content, and I was like messaging the guys like, guys, food I can trust. I was just like, this is amazing. Like, I literally, you saw me, I was nursing that food. I was like,
what's going on? You look like you've been through the wars. What's happening?
My hair was in disarray.
Yeah.
I had a summer hat on.
Yeah.
I was like,
when I'm in the UK, it's
cold. And I had a summer hat on.
Yeah,
oh my days.
With a sundress on.
Yeah,
I was holding on with the hat.
Listen, I was just happy to be back. I was happy to eat food. Yeah. Honestly, I was actually happy to see you, and that doesn't happen a lot. So I was like, I was just in good spirits on the way back. But Q&A Turkey. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know. I've never been Turkey. Yeah, it's on my bucket list. I think I said that in my episode 1. So suggestions. Let us know.
So
okay, so
checklist.
Let's do the checklist.
Yes.
So these are 5 things that we like to pack when we go on
holiday.
Or
it's more of the first things we pack.
The first things we pack. Now, very different. But we will delve into it. Let us know if it's the same for you guys, or if there's anything you think we're missing that we could probably add to our checklist.
True.
So Since you've been starting talking about holidays, you start. What was the first thing you would pack or packed or?
So this is the thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Heels are always in my suitcase. Do I wear them all the time? No.
Yeah.
So I'm at a point where I'm like, it's
Take
the
them out.
first, yeah. Because for me, it's the first thing that goes in.
Okay.
You know me. I don't even think. My black
them
heels
in,
are
yeah.
like in my suitcase. Now it depends on what trip I'm going to.
Agreed.
So if I know we're going to bars and stuff like that, you know me, I'm putting my heels on.
Yeah.
But if I'm like, do I need to wear the heel? I'm like, but
Can I survive without it?
Yeah,
that's the thing.
But for me, it is an essential because if I know if I don't have it, the outfit just doesn't land the way it needs to. So for me, heels, no matter what, always are just in my suitcase. So heels is my first thing. What's your first thing?
I think my first thing is okay, this is gonna sound super weird, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It's a bar of soap. Okay.
Oh my days! This is okay. I'm gonna let you say it's the most annoying thing ever.
Now let me tell you something, right? I've traveled with a lot of people, right? And I'm the person that everybody wants to put stuff in the little plastic bag because I bring one thing. A bar of soap. Oh no. Let me tell you why, okay? Right? Actually, I'm gonna put these together. Bar of soap and hand wash gloves. Okay? Those are the first things that goes in. Now, you see everybody at the airport or at home rambling to put all their toiletries into a little bag. No. What's the most important thing? A bar of soap. Because obviously if anything happens, you can still wash yourself, it's absolutely fine. If you want to buy toiletries, buy in the country you're in. Because then you don't have to stress at the airport like, oh, I don't have cream or I don't have this or I don't have this.
Or you could just be smart and there is an option to order, if you know you're going on holiday, order your toiletries on the Boots app.
Yes.
This is not sponsored, but this is just a little tip, guys. If you want toiletries that you use all the time and you're like, well, I don't want to buy it in the airport because it's spenny. You know what I mean? I don't want to buy them before because then I have to get the white bag and seal it up. You can order it off the Boots app, go through security and pick it up at Boots.
Yep.
It is that simple. And what you will do is pay the price that you would pay if you were buying it at your local Boots.
So it's so good.
So there's a little tip.
So little tip for y'all.
But going back to the bar of soap.
Okay.
It is the most annoying thing ever. Literally. So she will bulk order this Dettol soap.
That's right.
Literally. And so I will have like Sanex, I'll have, certain items, my makeup, all that kind of stuff. And when I go, well, where's your stuff? She'll be like, there you go. I'll be like, what? And for me, it's the most, it feels horrible. Like, I can't.
That's how you know you're clean.
No, I know. It is, to be fair, soap is good, yeah? I like more of I have my loofah,
the shower gel stuff
like,
and all that.
Exfoliating, all that kind of extra stuff.
That also.
Literally, that's all she has.
You guys should actually sponsor me, I'm not joking. That also sponsor me.
Honestly,
yeah that's seriously. Yeah.
True. Her obsession is actually crazy. You can ask anyone we travel with, they will say that's all she carries.
That's right. And everybody's like, oh, you look like you've got space in your little toiletry bag. Can I put this in? Yes, you can. But don't cuss me out for my bar of soap and then now you want to be using up my space. I remember this next time.
So yeah, okay. So that's first thing first. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What's your next one?
Next thing is, I think I've already said it, but my loafer.
Yeah.
Is it loafer or loofah?
I don't know. I think either or. Tomato vibes.
Tomato.
Yeah.
Yes, and what I recently did learn actually is that loafer comes from a plant in the Caribbean. So how the idea came about is that there's this plant that grows. I can't remember the name. Someone will probably have to find it. And it's covered by like bark. And then when you unbark it, it looks like a loafer. And that's how people used to wash their skin back in the day. And then that's
I guess people still do it though.
Yeah, there's probably people who do still do it in the Caribbean. And then obviously they made it out of material. And loafer is just nice. It's soft. Once you have your shower gel on there, you just lather yourself up. You're really giving yourself a nice experience when you're having a shower with a loafer. So my loafer goes in the suitcase. Okay. That's my number 2.
My number 2 would have to be Sunglasses.
The obsession at this point is just ridiculous.
Already spoken about it.
Yeah.
My obsession with them is crazy. Like I said, I need to, on average, you're wearing a different pair of sunglasses different days. So however many...
No, you are.
Me. Okay, me.
Yeah.
So however many days I'm going on holiday, it's however many sunglasses I'm bringing. So if
Yeah.
I'm going for 5 days, I've got 5 sunglasses. 2 weeks, I've got 14.
Yeah.
It is what it is. So mix and match. Because you want to have an option, okay?
Yeah,
if
but...
you're wearing a pink dress, maybe you want pink sunnies, or maybe you want black sunnies, or you're wearing a brown
Or
dress.
you want like a matte grey.
Or a matte grey. You need to switch it up.
Yeah. I say this as I steal all of her sunglasses. I complain, but I do reap the benefits of this. So, but the amount is excessive. Like,
It's
how
not
many is like?
to me.
It's like 3 books. What, like, you know those trays? It's like she has a catalogue of sunglasses. I think that it is just mad.
Yeah,
but I reap the benefits. I can't really complain.
That's my number 2.
Yeah.
Number 3 for you.
Number 3. Okay, essentials. Co-ord. Can't live without them.
That's true.
That is my, whether it's a co-ord suit, co-ord beach set, whatever the co-ord is, I need one.
Yeah.
I am a very much like a co-ord in a suit situation. Like I love a blazer.
That's true.
I love a trouser situation, but then I do like a beach set. So like co-ords just are important in my like catalogue of clothes. So co-ord is my third.
My third, talking about clothes, would have to be a maxi dress, which you probably would have seen in one of our get to knows, but it is essential. For me, it's one of those things where it's the one thing I know I can just pack and I don't have too many components. You know, some people have to go, okay, I have to put on a top, then a blazer, then a trousers. No, put on a dress.
Yeah.
And a maxi dress. I am the girl that is maxi dress and trainers.
Oh yeah.
So that's actually going on to that. That's my number 4. I would say.
Oh,
it's trainers, non-negotiable. Because also as well, we hike, so it's like you need to have the comfortable trainers for that. Then it's like, okay, if you just want ones to go out in the evening, I am a person that doesn't need heels. I'll wear trainers and a dress
all the time. Yeah,
like heels are like if I have to.
Yeah. Okay. And that's and really and truly, even if you have to, we have to make you.
Yeah, it's like everybody, all the girls get together and be like, really?
Yeah. Sometimes it gets to a point where we go into an event. She'll walk out and put her trainers on. I'll be like, no.
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
she'll try to walk out the door. I'll be like, we're not doing it.
I'll be like, really? Not even?
No.
Yeah. So that's my
That'll
4th.
be my 4th. To be fair, like my like trainers might make it in before heels for me. Trainers is like my go-to. It's true because we've started doing a lot of hiking recently. So yeah, trainers is like a
also one thing that should always be on the list, but that's not part of the list. Your passport, okay? Top of the.
But this is suitcase. So
okay.
So in the next episode, we will do what we do in our little handbag check-in bag.
Yeah, that's true.
For sure.
Okay.
And to be fair, if you didn't have your passport, where you go? So
some people forget it though.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. It's true. Oh yeah, we know people who forgot it.
We know.
We've experienced that firsthand. But yeah, and then 5. 4 is going to be trainers for me.
Yeah. So what's your number 5?
My number 5. Ooh,
I'm trying to think as well.
My number 5. Now, I was going to say my makeup, but my makeup is an essential in my handbag. Like always, I don't put it in my like cabin or check-in. Like it always comes with me.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking exactly what goes into my suitcase.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, oh, this is hard.
I'm trying to think as well.
This is hard. Do you know what?
What?
I'm thinking.
Say it.
I'm trying to think. Do you know what I was gonna say? Just casual tops.
Fair play.
Do you know what it is? Do you know how nice it is to just put on like a casual top? No, changing it. Leggings.
I was about to say the same thing.
I have this pair of Topshop leggings. I'm obsessed.
Yeah, I know.
They are so soft.
Yeah.
The waistband is nice. Like they're really long fit, so they hug my legs properly the way I want them to. Leggings.
You know,
elite pair of clothing.
Yeah. Facts.
Elite.
You know what? That's so crazy. While you were thinking, I was thinking, oh, I know what I'm going to say. I'm going to say leggings, but I'm going to say sports wear.
Oh, yeah.
Because in general, for me, leggings always comes with a top. So and for me, like I said, during the day as well, most of the time we're either going exploring, we're doing some hiking. Yeah. So it's easy. You can throw something on, whether you're even in a cold country and you put on like a jacket or a big hoodie, or you're in a hot country and you can wear leggings and a top or sports gear, whatever you want to call it, and then you can go out and explore. So for me, that's also an essential. Yeah. So
I think we got there now. Yeah. So we know what our suitcase essentials are. So next episode, we're going to do what's in our essentials in our handbag.
Your handbag and rucksack.
Yeah. But yeah, okay. Thank you for joining us for episode 2. Yeah. Please follow, like, subscribe, do everything, all those kind of sorts. We are on Instagram. We are on TikTok. We are on YouTube. We are on Spotify. We will be on anything else that reaches our audience. Yeah. Come and get to know us. She's been Tashanne.
She's been Tashanne.
And together we make Toots Be Driven. Bye.
Bye.